Welcome back to the TheSlamDuncan channel. This is Duncan White, and for this video, I'm going to start you guys off with a question. What should the Los Angeles Lakers do after this season? Now, while you think about that question, make sure you leave a like on this video, subscribe to my channel for more NBA content. Also, follow me on Twitter at Duncan_White14, and we're going to get into what the Lakers need to do here. So, you probably have your own opinion of what the Lakers should do this offseason. So I'm going to break this down for you, and then I want to see if you guys have the same idea at the end of this video. Let's start at this season. The Lakers this season have been a disappointment. I think we can all agree on that. Their expectations were to make the playoffs. Getting LeBron to come over this offseason was awesome for them. They finally got a superstar. The issue was the fact that they didn't get anybody else, a.k.a. Paul George, to come along with LeBron. And now mixing LeBron in with all their young guys and the other moves that they made, which really didn't make a lot of sense, they kind of put themselves in a sticky situation at the moment. Through 66 games, they had the same record as last year, so that's a big issue. They got rid of D'Angelo Russell, they got rid of Julius Randle and Brook Lopez, and they're all having spectacular seasons on their respective teams. So the Lakers really hurt themselves, in my opinion, this offseason. I mean, you got one of the best players in the league to come over, and you still have the same record as last year when you didn't have him. And I know LeBron missed 17 games, but let's be honest here. It's still a disappointing season. And, you know, I'm even willing just to say that, all right, all 17 games that LeBron missed, or actually I think it's 18 games, give them all L's. Give the Lakers all L's. And that's fair, but in my opinion, it's still a disappointing season. You guys, the Lakers did not show what they wanted to show, and most importantly, I think they wanted to show their culture of building the right winning culture with LeBron, so that they can attract another superstar via free agency this offseason, so you can pair up alongside LeBron. So I think this season, not only has it just failed record-wise, not making the playoffs, not getting Anthony Davis, but also now you see all the drama in the locker room. You see all the chaos that's going on. So many question marks. Where's Luke Walton going to? Is Luke Walton going to be there next season? Who's going to be the head coach? Is LeBron going to be able to keep up at this level of play? And because of this, though, I think this has put the Lakers in a very tough position, because we've already heard Kevin Durant come out and say, if I'm gonna go play for Los Angeles and leave the Golden State Warriors, I'm not playing for the Lakers because LeBron's there. He would rather go to New York. He would rather go play for the Clippers. Kawhi Leonard says he wants to go to LA. He's from LA. He made that very clear when he won out of San Antonio. If he decides to go to LA, he wants to go to the Clippers. He doesn't want to be second fiddle to LeBron. So the Lakers, I think, are in a very tough position, as you can see. And this is where the other question comes into play. Jeff Van Gundy on ESPN, he's a commentator. He calls games, usually alongside Mike Breen. And he came up with this question, or kind of just announced that everyone should consider this, for the Lakers specifically, that they need to put everything on the table this offseason. Like, everybody, including number 23. And, Mark Jackson and Mike Breen were just like, you're insane. But Jeff Van Gundy had a serious point that everybody should be on the table for the Lakers, because they're kind of in two different timelines. You have Ingram, you have Kuzma, you have Ball, you got Hart, you got all these young guys, and then you also bring in a 34-year-old LeBron. So are you trying to win now, or are you trying to build up your young guys? And I think the Lakers are trying to do both at the same time, and it's not really getting them anywhere. So I think they need to pick their plan. They got to pick a path to go on. They can't pick both. It's not going to work. They're not going to cross at the right time. LeBron gets another year older. It's not going to work. So here's where I think Jeff Van Gundy has a serious point in should the Lakers consider trading LeBron James. This very offseason for the Lakers, you got a lot of free agents available that could come to Los Angeles and start wearing the purple and gold for you. You have the money to go get another star free agent. And you also have a decent amount of assets that you can trade to go trade for a star as well. However, at this point, I think the only option you really have if you're the Lakers to go get another star is to trade. You have to trade for that other star. Because like I said before, Kevin Durant has already come out and said he doesn't want to play next to LeBron and play for the Lakers. Kawhi Leonard, if he's going to go play for LA, is going to be for the Clippers. And not to mention, the Clippers look to be a better free agent destination at the moment instead of the Lakers. That's a big issue. You got guys like Jimmy Butler. You got Kemba Walker. I really don't think either of those guys are leaving their respective teams. Tobias Harris, the same situation. He fits perfectly well in Philly. So all those guys that that are free agents this offseason, including Klay Thompson, who I think is staying for with the Warriors, I don't think they're leaving really their teams. And if they do leave their teams, they're not going to the Lakers. They made that, I think, very clear. And so if that's the case for the Lakers, they need to start thinking of how can we go trade for another star. And that obviously includes their young assets in Ball, Kuzma, Hart, Ingram, who has an injury now, their draft picks, so on and so forth. So the thing is, we just saw that, they tried to trade for Anthony Davis. They couldn't get it done. So if they can't sign a star free agent this offseason, which is already a major issue, that's already a failure in my opinion, and they can't trade for a star this upcoming offseason also to pair alongside LeBron, that's two fails. They're going to be running the exact same team they have right now back again another year, and in my opinion, they probably miss the playoffs again. So are you really going to be willing to sacrifice another year of LeBron and have him get another year older, and hopefully the next offseason you get somebody? I don't think the Lakers can actually wait. And this is where it gets to the point of, do you pick to contend with LeBron with just the team that you guys have right now currently set, or do you go down a different path? And that, in my opinion, is you trade away LeBron James and pick the path of building up your young guys, building up your young assets, have them become the players they need to be in the next few years, and then finally, once you get all those guys playing at their level they can be, hopefully Kuzma becomes an all-star, and hopefully Lonzo can figure himself out, then that destination is going to be a lot more attractive to free agents. But it does mean you have to trade LeBron James. So, to answer your question, should the Lakers consider trading LeBron James? All things considered, if the Lakers can't get a star free agent this offseason via free agency, or trade for a star player this offseason, and they can't move using their assets that they have, then I don't think they have the ability to run back this same group that they have this season, because they're probably just going to miss the playoffs again. Even if LeBron doesn't get hurt, I don't see him making the playoffs, because I don't see the young guys potentially growing enough to become better players, like much better players than they are right now. So it's the same team coming back for really no reason. So if that's the case this offseason, you don't get another star player to put alongside LeBron, then I think Magic Johnson and Rob Pelinka really have to actually think about trading away number 23 and getting as many assets you can in return. I mean, trading LeBron away is going to get you at least 2 first-round picks. In my opinion, you at least get 3, I think. And obviously a lot of young players along with that. So if you can do that, and because the fact you struck out during the offseason, that's probably your best option. Trade away LeBron. I know it's like you just got LeBron. Why would you do that? That's horrible. Well, this is a business, and players need to make the right business decisions. A business like the NBA team also needs to make their own business decisions. And if the Lakers strike out, they need to go ahead and move their best asset to get the most assets in return and start rebuilding again. Because clearly, what Magic Johnson did this past offseason, he messed up, in my opinion. He traded away Julius Randle and D'Angelo Russell, And those were guys who, if you look, D'Lo's an all-star, Julius Randle's having a career year, and you also just let Brook Lopez go, who's having also a career year. And in doing so, you depleted the team. And now it's just a bunch of young guys that are trying to prove themselves, but also LeBron trying to win. And hopefully get another player to play alongside him, which no other star player wants to. So, in my opinion, if the Lakers strike out this offseason, you got to trade LeBron. Let him go. And hopefully rebuild the team so that it becomes a very appealing free agency destination in the future. So, thank you so much for watching this video. This is Duncan White, signing off for now.